I'm sorry, not even 24 hours later, Pot of Sloth is getting wiped off of the market? You guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more. This was something I tried to warn you guys about yesterday, that if you were walking around the NAWCQ, which I was not, my friend was telling me that Pot of Sloth was one of the most requested cards out of the weekend. Everybody was trying to trade for them. They were going crazy. There were people on the floor asking 70 for them Friday. It is now Sunday morning, and it looks like the TCG player market decided that it wanted to catch up with what was actually happening on the NAWCQ floor, which is not surprising, to say the least here. All things considering, this card is one of the most powerful cards within the modern era format, and to see a $70 price point being associated with this, why are you all like surprised Pikachu faced about this? Because this shouldn't be shocking. A card that allows you to further dig into your deck and find resources to counterpick the current existing meta should not be a no-brainer for your counterplay into, the existing meta. So I found that this was pretty interesting to see that, we're at 70. In my honest opinion, I don't know. It's interesting because I don't know if this is going to stick. We're at a point right now that, people are a little bit fearful of a ban list. Competitive season, as it is going to be kind of dwindling down here and calming down after the NAWCQ. Come Monday, come Tuesday, we might see a little bit of a retreat on this. But the reality of the situation is, you're definitely in for a ride over the next couple of days with this card. If you didn't pick them up when they were 50, I warned you. Alright, I even gave you guys 2 videos yesterday talking about this. The Fallen and the Virtuous. So, the Ultimate Rare has officially landed. Actually, I am very curious. I know that these are $8 a piece, but how is our... we're down to $79 right now. It is kind of important. Oh, okay, bye. I guess we just take away my... If you search for just Fallen and Virtuous, you get 10,000 Dragon. Isn't that hilarious? How this system is so broken and how it actually works. Well, whatever. I didn't want to see what it looked like anyway. But yeah, these are $79. And then you've got the $8 copies of the Ultras. These have been going up. Actually, I want to dig into this too. I want to see how this is holding up. Ash Blossoms are still $135. Okay. Red Eyes Darkness Metals are still $114. Dark Magician of Chaoses are $82s. Fallen and Virtuous still $80s. Medius the Pures are $40s. Actually, looks like those are kind of rotating a little bit. And Pot of Extrav's down to $17. Extrav will probably be the might be a $5 Ultimate Rare out of this set, if you want my honest opinion. Like, Extrav is a cool card, but it's not like a cool card. It's not like I really give a crap about it. These Thunder King Ryos, though, are definitely holding a decent price point for now. Also, the rest of the alts are definitely down lower. Okay. Firewall Dragon QCRs. You know how many times we've watched this card kind of do the loop-de-loop throughout history? Yeah, I'm not surprised. Finally, it looks like people are starting to realize, oh, hey, QCRs are a cheap alternative to, the BS. We've talked about Protect, Code Tucker, Firewall, the Zena Twins, and the Charm Run Quartet in Bloom. Those 4 cards are kind of like the horseman gatekeepers of the format in terms of, like, the deadly, crazy combo lines that you can do with this. Right now, okay. They're moving, man. They are. It's, once again, this is the cheap alternative, right? You don't want to spend money for the Ghost Rare. You don't want to go a little bit too crazy on the other ones. Yeah, your Ghost Rare is, you have one cheap one for 45, and then you shoot up to 46, and then alternatively, you could get the Ultimate Rare for $23 to $25, which is already up from where this card should be. God, these are so expensive. It's crazy just to look at this on the long term and just see, how high it is going. Man, you can get the Firewall Singularity full art for $11 now. These full arts, they were cool, an extremely good gimmick, but when reality came in, $60 on the Starlight Rare. Nope. Ghost Bell in the Haunted Mansion, specifically from the MP22. This actually showed up on best selling when I was looking. Now, if you look through here, I mean, I see $2 to $3 copies kind of swinging through, which is not bad. But the reality of the situation here is just look over the last couple of days. This card has a very consistent amount of play sets rotating through the open marketplace. Reason for this? Well, it's Ghost Spell, man. People look at this card and they go, yeah, this is an extremely good, powerful card in the meta. It's able to detour and shut off a lot of stupid things. And there's not much else to really say about it. When you have hand traps that are available in higher rarities within these sets, then you're going to see people wanting to pick them up. And I mean, alternatively, I mean, look at all of your versions you have of Ghost Spell. I mean, OG Secret Rares still have a market price at $11, but they're floating about 8 to 10, which I don't feel is as bad. Your gold rares are still listed at 3s. Your alt arts from Dual Dev are like 2 to 3. This alt is 2 to 3. You know, still dollars. You know, then you get down into the cheaper versions. Phantom Revenge rares are, you know, 30 cents. So these aren't particularly expensive. Chaos Sorcerer. What do you want me to tell you here, man? As I can see here, $200 for mod play. I see a French very good for a little bit back there. And then we escalate on up to one singular near mint copy for $5,000. Now, are they going to get that $5,000? No, they're not. They're reaching. They're all the way up in the stars, man. They need to come back down here to reality. See, somebody bought a damage for $150 though. This card, honestly, doesn't move as much as you really want it to. Yes, I understand. Ooh, you know, fun, fancy turbo pack, ultra rare card. You know, this will go great in me collection. But I mean, like, the reality is, it's not really. I don't know, man. You've got Chaos Sorcerer. Luckily, I think had the Starlight Rare, right? If I recall. So, like, we're not gonna bust too hard on $5. Yeah, we did have the Starlight Rare. This was from MP25. These are $3 a piece. Why are we crying over this? I love budget cheap rarities, man. Oh my god, you know, I gotta go pick up my Turbo Pack Ultra. $5,000, you plebs. You know, says the rich guy, and then, you know, you bring in your Starlight Rare and you just, you win the game. It accomplishes the same thing. This card's also really funny right now. $4.20 with a $1.20 ship. You know, if I'm sending $420 and they ask me for the $1.20 shipping, I'm literally crying. $5.20. $5.17. That's crazy, man. Somebody bought a near mint for $2.50 though. Like, honestly, I'm not surprised. It's collectors, man. We're in that era right now. Gladiator Beast Murmillo, $15. I love this $95, $96 one down here. But yeah, Murmillo's from Legendary Collection 2 have a decent price point of $14. Interesting. And then we get to see Bottomless Trap Hole. I don't know who has near mint rare copies of these to this day. Like, I'm very curious. Please tell me if you have rares. Leave a comment down below, please, because I want to meet the legendary mad people that actually have these, because that's insane to me that, you know, these would be potentially walking around in the open. But yeah, these are $30 a piece. Crazy part is like, you see these sell 13, 11, 11, 12, 14. They do actually rotate through the marketplace, and it's not all that uncommon, I guess. But, you know, there's way more of these trap holes in existence. $800. That's so stupid. 25s on the golds and $10. You can get Starlights for $2. All right. Also, Sleeve Chief later today going up for sale. They're going to have this amazing deck box. And as you can see, the green looks phenomenal on this. Oni turned out really, really cool. And honestly, I do like the contrast of the greens here for the way that this looks. Discount code MCO40 will actually save you on your purchase on anything that you're looking to pick up over there. And you guys have a good rest of your day, all right?
Patrons!
Thank you. Ah!
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.